Alright, what's going on, guys? Battle Fanatic here. I want to discuss the Arsonal versus Mistah Fab battle. Uh, I'm just gonna get straight to it. This battle was straight fucking trash. It's really disappointing. Highly anticipated battle. Arson Fab had beef for what the past, for a while now. So it's very, everyone wanted to see it, and it turned out to be straight garbage. It was terrible battle, terrible, terrible. Ars was pretty corny to me. I mean, he was okay, but I mean, I've seen him a lot better. And Fab was terrible. He was horrible all 3 rounds, and the crowd was dick riding him. So it was Fab 3-0 in the building, but it just it was terrible. It was a terrible battle. No replay value at all. I mean, Ars got booed throughout the whole entire battle, from a minute to round one to the end. So I mean, it was terrible. So yeah, I'll go round by round. In the first round, Arsonal started singing "Happy Birthday" to Fab because it was his birthday, whatever. It was cute. It was stupid, honestly. He was talking about doing disrespectful shit to his family, like fuck fuck his dead mom. You know, talking about he's underground, but he's not as underground as his mommy and daddy are. Sorry, that's typical Arsonal, but still, it's kind of corny to me. Uh, and then Fab started his round by mocking Arsonal. Uh, and then he had the crowd saying some shit, repeating something. I don't even know what it was. I don't know if it was some West Coast song, I guess. Didn't really catch that. The round was long as shit. Ars's first round was like 3 or 4 minutes, and then Fab's round, like, it would not stop. It got to like 10 or 15 minutes, and it was still going to me. I just got really fucking bored. I mean, the whole battle was long to begin with. It was like 52 minutes. It was boring as hell. I had to sit through 15 minutes of fucking hell. It was straight trash, honestly. Uh, so yeah, I mean, Fab had the crowd, but they were just dick riding him because it's his hometown, whatever. The second round, Ars got booed again. He was pretty boring, honestly. I got pretty bored, from the start of this battle. Second round, third round, it was really boring. Uh, and Fab's second round, he was pretty boring too. He had a lot of outdated bars. He was just saying a lot of shit that it's already been said. And the third round, Ars was okay. He had a few bars here and there. He was still kind of corny, but he had that Marshawn Lynch bar where he was talking about his last name, Marshawn Lynch being his cousin, talking about I think the last name being Lynch. Leave him hanging, something like that. It's whatever. And he had that Fab Five scheme. I thought that was cool. I don't think the crowd was really fucking with it, but I mean, whatever. So yeah, Ars was cooking a little in the third round. Some Fab in the third. He took the Crip angle. Uh, wasn't really feeling that too much. And then he was talking about how his brother's dead, and then Arsonal was like talking during the round, saying like, "Oh, my brother didn't die like that," like something like that. So yeah, man, this battle was terrible. Has no replay value whatsoever. It's probably never gonna watch it again. It's a really, really long battle. It's a 52-minute battle. 6-minute rounds. That's way too long. I mean, KOTD usually does like 2-minute rounds. I don't know what they were thinking with 6-minute rounds. The crowd was terrible. Uh, so yeah, mainstream rappers, no more, no more mainstream rappers. That's the last straw, honestly. The first one was Cannabis. I mean, that ended up being a disaster, no pun intended. Joe Budden, hollow fucking destroyed Budden, with his worst performance. People say Budden won, honestly. I don't see how. I mean, lyrically, some of his bars were outdated. He had some nice bars here and there, but I mean, lyrically, he was okay. He dropped the mic in the third round. That basically gave Hollow the battle easily. Um, Cass, Cass, Cassie was okay, but Disaster did terrible. I mean, Cassie had actually a good first round, mocking Disaster or whatever. I mean, that was cool, but Cassie did enough to win, but Disaster was terrible. Disaster was terrible. I think any URL rapper, any other battle rapper that night would have killed Cassidy. Honestly, any top tier battle rapper would have been a fucking funeral. It was Cassie's bars were too outdated. It was bad. And then, now Fab. Fab was awful. I mean, Fab was boring the whole time. This was just a straight trash battle. I was hoping at least Arsonal would do something. Ars was terrible. He was disrespectful. I'm getting, that's who he is. That's how he's gotten to be, where he's at. But it's getting boring, man. He's taken too many battles lately. He's been like he said in an interview. He's taken. This is my second battle. I just battled Fab. Blah blah blah. I think whoever he just battled in Blackout 5, he battled Bishop and he choked in the entire way. So you know, take some less battles, Ars. Yeah, just no more industry rappers, no more mainstream rappers. That's it. We don't want them in the fucking ring. It's just they're there for a check. They say they're saving the culture or whatever. I agree with Budden, wanting to help the culture because, Total Slaughter did a show, wanting to help the culture, help battle rap grow. So I understand Budden, but the other three were just really in it for a check. So, but you guys let me know what you think in the comments about industry rappers. Should we keep bringing them in, or should we, should there be no more? So, yeah, rate, comment, and subscribe.